Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Monday live stream here on Snowboard Pro Camp. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I'm going to be hanging out here for about the next hour, just answering any snowboard questions you have, snowboard gear, snowboard advice, traveling, anything snowboard related. Go ahead, start dropping questions. I'll try to get to as many as I can. And also let us know where in the world you're joining us from. I'm sure we're going to have people from all over joining us today. So it's always awesome to hear where you guys are from. See, we got already chilling here on the chat. What's up, guys? Let's see who we got on here already. We got John Lucifer Morningstar, Ian the Welshman, Sarah B, Reds Cap. What's up, guys? In Motion SLB. The Real Tupo. What is up, guys? Sick. Thank you guys all for being here. Yeah, so there's going to be a few new videos I'm working on right now. So the top 5 do-it-all snowboard list. I think that was one of the more popular lists last season. So if you guys are waiting for that one's going to be coming soon. I'm going to have my 2019 gear list coming out as well. I finally got the rest of my gear. I actually just dropped like an unboxing video of my new snowboard boots over on my channel if you want to check it out. And yeah, I got the new jacket, went with a Volcom jacket. And yeah, I got my new pants, so that's going to be coming out soon. Super stoked. And in other news, I'm actually going to be traveling to Colorado on Wednesday, which I'm super stoked on. I got a really good deal, so just going to do like a last minute trip out there. Going to be getting on snow. My shoulder, if you guys don't know, I injured my shoulder a couple of weeks ago, like 2.5 weeks ago in Austria, and it's feeling so much better. I'm super stoked on how much progress I've made. Yeah, I've been strengthening it. It's feeling really good. I think snowboarding is not going to be an issue. So I got a lot of people out there I'm stoked to see. And yeah, it's going to be a great trip. I know Colorado's getting snow. I heard today that Breckenridge is actually going to be opening on Wednesday, which is the day I'm traveling over there. I think opening day was supposed to be on Friday. So that's good news. I might even bring my split board out there and do a little bit of touring and stuff like that. So should be a lot of fun. And yeah, just going to be trying to keep these videos rolling for you guys. So hope you guys are as stoked as I am. All right, let me just scroll up here, see what questions we got coming in so far. Actually, I think I saw a couple of super chats come through here. We got a super chat from Old Man Shredder, Martin Walgren, just saying, I want to buy the Archive and Destroy hoodie. Sick, man. Thanks. Yeah. So all the hoodies and everything, if you guys are interested in merch, there's a link in the description. It ships worldwide, really affordable shipping. It'd be super stoked if you guys check it out. I'm actually rocking that one right now. I'm glad you like that design, man. Thanks for the shout out and for the super chat. And then we got Soapy with the super chat here. How do you think the winter's looking for Cypress Mountain and Whistler? Seems like El Nino apparently. You think they'll have snow late this month? Yeah, I'm not sure about Cypress, but I know here in Whistler it's supposed to start snowing right around the time that I leave for Colorado. So I don't think it's a lot in the forecast right now, like maybe like 1 to 3 inches per night, I think is what I saw last time I checked. But that's awesome. As you guys can see, no snow right now. There's a little bit kind of above the clouds that you can't see behind me there towards the top of the mountain. But yeah, it's going to be nice once Whistler starts getting snow. I think it's going to come. I think it's still going to be a great season. I wouldn't stress, man. Thanks for the super chat. And we got a bunch of people here. We got about 160 people. Shout out to you guys. So let's see. Michael Morales. I'm looking for a sandbox helmet. I own a small gyro helmet, but I want to start riding with a Volcom hood thing underneath. I have an average size head. What size do you think would be best? I probably like a medium, I guess. If you can, probably the same size helmet you were wearing before, I would say. I wear the size large sandbox, and I wear a size 7.5 hat size, if that helps you out at all. And the helmets do come with a bit of padding in them, so you can adjust them a little bit, but sandbox kills it. Stoked you're looking at some sandbox helmets, man. It should be solid. And we got someone asking about the step-on bindings, asking if they feel like the boots are going to fall out on the lift because they're thinking about getting some. I don't think so. I think it's a pretty secure fit once you're in there, as long as, you know, all 3 points. Oh. Oh man, I'm not sure if I'm still alive, guys. Hey, sorry about that, guys. I was on the Wi-Fi, but I guess there's a bit of a technical issue with the Wi-Fi there. No, no, not on free Wi-Fi. I'm actually at my place up here in Whistler. First time trying to live stream on the Wi-Fi though, so I might just be like a little too far away from the router or something. So sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so back to the question about the step-ons. I don't think they're gonna fall off, man. They feel really secure. As long as you have all 3 points clicked in, you're good, man. And Mr. Easy Living 08, what's up, TJ? How did you like your TM3s? Yeah, I enjoyed the 32 TM3s a lot. They're probably one of the most comfortable boots that I've had. It was kind of a rough break-in period on them the first like 7 or 8 days, and I did heat mold them, but the first 7 or 8 days were pretty rough. Like toes were hurting, like kind of even going numb a little bit, and my left like toes were hurting, like kind of even going numb a little bit, and my left foot's a little bit bigger than my right foot, so it was more so on my left foot. But once they were broken in, they felt super comfortable. I'm looking for something a little bit stiffer, so I've been riding the TM2s this summer, just an old pair that I had, you know, maybe like 40 days on, and I just picked up the Adidas Tactical ADV boot, so I think that one should be pretty solid. We'll see after it breaks in if it's any stiffer than the TM3, but it's feeling really comfortable so far. All right. Rich Bradway, Arbor System Series. Yeah, I'm a fan of Arbor boards. We got an Arbor Westmark Camber right there, my daily driver this year. And yeah, I think the system series is great. You know, they got the camber system and the rocker system. I think with the camber system, it's pretty cool because you get those uprise fenders, so like the lifted up contact points, the base and edge right under the contact points. So that's something you don't get on the rocker just because the points are naturally lifted. But yeah, you got the grip tech. I think it's solid, man. Yeah, Arbor kills it. Leon asking if I'm Canadian. No, I am not. I am American, man. I am, yeah, from North Carolina originally, but I was living in Colorado for the last 4 years. All right, XGT4. Hey there, TJ. What boot do you recommend for wide feet? I'm a 10.5. Should I go bigger or smaller? Yeah, I think Burton could be a good brand to look at. 32 could be a good brand to look at. I think they might fit a little bit better, but your best bet is to just get into a shop if you have one in your town and try on a bunch of different brands. But I think 32 and Burton could be good options. Burton actually makes some wide boots. So does Solomon, like the same boot, but like a wide model of it. So maybe check those out as well. Ryan Stavely asking if we're ever thinking of coming back to the UK to ride Hemel. Hemel was a ton of fun. I don't think we're going to go back just specifically to ride Hemel, but I suspect we'll probably be passing through London, visiting our friends Nirav and Yannick at some point. So I'm sure if we're in the area and we have our gear, we'll probably hit it up. I'm definitely not opposed. All right, and we got a super chat from Saul Goodman. Thanks, Saul. My planned quiver: Twin Pig for butters, little jumps, and some lazy carves. Solomon Ultimate Ride for charging groomers, jumping, and power ride. Pros or cons? Get better, or hashtag get better, hashtag heal fund. Sick, man. Thanks, Saul. Yeah, I think that's those are two really fun snowboards. The Twin Pig we got right here. I'm going to be riding that guy a bunch this year as well. I think for that style of riding, that board's going to serve you really well. Really well. Going to be a lot of fun. You know, I think with the width you get on the Twin Pig, that the added bonus is it makes it really fun for carving, laying it over. You can also ride a bit of a smaller size. And yeah, I think the Ultimate Ride is a pretty good option for that other style of riding as well. It's not the most directional snowboard, so it's not going to give you that much of an advantage in powder, but it'll still be fun. You know, I would say if you have the Twin Pig and you want, you know, maybe look at something a little more directional. The Arbor Gucci Pro comes to mind, or something like that. Maybe, you know, even something like the Burton Custom. Or you could even look at like the Solomon Six Stick if you want to stick with Solomon. Or yeah, you've got some other options, but I would say other than that, yeah, that sounds awesome, man. Good call on the quiver. Gary Winterman from Hemel, London. What's up, man? What's the difference between mid-bite and underbite? I'm not familiar with mid-bite. I'm assuming if it's associated with underbite, then it's some kind of additional contact point technology from Yes Snowboards. And I did see on the new grates, it looks like that they made the underbite a little bit more pronounced. So it might bite down a little bit more than it has in years past. And I imagine mid-bite is probably like a mellower version of underbite. But I would have to check it out, man. Sorry, I don't know off the top of my head there. Sweet, guys. Thanks for all the great questions here already. And I just want to make sure I didn't miss any super chats here. So we got another one from Kim San Lim. Appreciate it, dude. I've ordered the Battalion Magic Carpet, one of your Park Pow top 5. Would it hold up in Niseko Japao? Can I ride it with centered stance and do switch in POW? Hashtag sushi fund. I would say if that's the type of riding that you want to do, that's going to be just as good a board as any. You know, for that true twin performance in the POW, I think, you know, if you want to ride it with a centered stance and have that true twin feel, that's going to be one of the best options out there. The Jones Mountain Twin is another one that comes to mind. That one didn't make it on the list, but it's another solid option there. But yeah, really any of those snowboards on that list I think would be solid. And I'm personally really stoked on the Magic Carpet, so I think you'll enjoy it, man. And I'll make sure to grab some sushi. Maybe today will be a sushi day instead of a taco day. Thanks for all the super chats, guys. Oh, Ngen with the mega super chat here. Shout out Ngen. Waterfall Rail Fund and burn the unlucky sweater. Oh man, no, it's not the hoodie's fault. I think that I love that hoodie, man, or sweater, I guess. It doesn't have a hood, but yeah, I appreciate it, Ngen. That was just, you know what I think happened. If you guys want to see, if you haven't seen it yet, the video on the channel is called the best/worst day of snowboarding. So it shows the fall in there and kind of the aftermath. But yeah, it was like literally going to be the last hit of the day. Like the sun, you can even see, I think it was like just about to be in the shade. And I just like only hit it one time before 50-50'd it. And then just felt like I could go board slide and just wasn't leaned back far enough. My weight tipped over forward just a little bit. And yeah, that happened, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks for the sweater, man, and thanks for the super chat, dude. Hope all is well in your part of the world. Pedro Vega with the super chat. No question or comment there. Appreciate it, Pedro. Thank you, man. The Midwest Kid, what's a good all-around park board under 300? Man, honestly, the opening price point for most snowboards, if you're looking to get something brand new, is over 300. Yeah, the Arbor Formula comes to mind, right at 350. So if I was you and you're looking for that price point, I'd be trying to find a last season's board that's on sale right now. You can probably find something pretty good around that price, man. But I wouldn't know off the top of my head. We'll have to see what's available right now. Rick DB, shout out. Thanks for the love, man. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for the shout out, dude. David Baird, will waxing my snowboard make it go faster and make snow not stick to the bottom? I would say, yeah, it'll help on both accounts, man. If you keep that snowboard waxed up, it's going to feel way more slippery. You're going to be able to accelerate faster and just have, yeah, I think keeping your board nice and tuned up and waxed makes it feel way better. So definitely recommend it, and it should help. All right. And Blake Massey asking, how can I get over a mental block in the park? Yeah, part of the park progression thing, like especially after a bail or trying something new, is just that mental game. And I think it's really just all about repetition and building, you know, those building blocks that you need to do whatever you're trying to do there. So if you're trying to like hit a rail for the first time, you know, try to find a mellow feature you can start on, get real comfortable on boxes, slowly work your way up and build those skills until you feel like the thing you're trying to do is just as close as it can be to your comfort zone. Obviously, it's still going to be outside your comfort zone, but that'd be my best advice, man. Just try to work your way up to it, and then once you're feeling, you know, feeling good, you just gotta go for it one day, man. And we got a super chat from Garrett Calderwood. Shout out Garrett. Thoughts on the T-Rice Orca? Best use, 7-meter side cut seems sort of short. Thanks for all the great content. Hashtag burrito fund. Thanks, man. Yeah, so the Orca is high up on the list of boards to review this season. I actually haven't checked it out too much. Yeah, 7-meter side cut does seem a bit short. So, you know, sounds like you'll be able to rip really quick turns on it. Maybe, you know, I think that'd probably make it pretty fun for like tree riding and stuff. I think it's obviously going to be really good for powder, still going to be good for free riding. I think it's going to be a really fun snowboard, but I'll make sure to get a review on it this season and maybe even do a little bit more research kind of as I'm waiting for that day to come. I know a lot of you guys are super stoked on that board this year. So yeah, the graphic is awesome. Looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to try it out, man. But I think just from what I know about it, that'd kind of be what I'd be doing on it. More free ride, powder, trees, all mountain type stuff. Rich Bradway, have you ever been to Vermont? Mount Snow, question mark. I've only been to Vermont once, and I went to, what was the name of the mountain? Okemo. So yeah, that's the only, I was there for like 5 days many years ago. That's the only time I've been to Vermont. I'd like to go back though. Max Bergner, how often should I wax my snowboard? I would say a good practice is like between every 3 to 5 times you ride if you really want to keep it fresh, depending, you know, how long you ride each day, how long it's going to be in between the days that you ride. But that's what I try to do. Or alternatively, if you start to see the base get those kind of white hazy marks along the edges, that's going to be an indication that you want to wax it. Or of course, if you feel it start to slow down or feel a little bit grabby or just, you know, not quite right, go ahead and wax it up. Shout out Colton. Callum Nori asking how long till opening day in Whistler. So opening day right now is scheduled for November 22nd, I believe. So depending on weather, you know, maybe we'll get like the week before, we'll just get tons and tons of snow and they'll open up early. Who knows? But right now it's looking like November 22nd, man. And we got some other super chats that came through here. Thanks, guys. Pedro Vega, hey TJ, greetings from Chile. Capita Outer Space 2019. The Outer Space Living. That's this guy right here. I've actually spent a good amount of time on it already. There's a review on the channel if you want to check it out. Really fun jibby snowboard, camber between the feet, rocker in the tips. Pretty soft flex, good for butters, good for presses. And I think it you know, that rocker in the tips might help a little bit in POW, but I wouldn't say it's a POW board by any means. But yeah, it's a fun one, man. I'll be riding it more for sure. Nathan Forrest, How's it going? Been a long time follower. Do you listen to the Grateful Dead? I see. No, I don't too much, man. One of my good buddies in Colorado, who I'm actually going to be seeing on this upcoming trip, his name's Cam. He's a big fan of that type of music, but so I enjoy it. I'll listen to it if, you know, it's on. People I'm around are playing it, but I don't jam it too much on my own, man. Good question there. Little different of a question. And Alex Vieira, how do you choose what pad and where to put your stomp pad on a fresh board? Hashtag sushi fund. Shout out Alex. All right, I'm gonna go to Samurai Sushi today after this stream for lunch. Thanks, guys. Um, so personally, I, I, I mean, I'm riding a lot of different boards, and most of them don't have stomp pads, but um, I only have stomp pads on one of these boards. It's the Westmark there. And I just use these Crab Grab skate rails. I know like David Jones uses those as well. Crab Grab makes a ton of great traction stuff that you can put anywhere on your snowboard. Pretty cheap as well. Works really well. They're like foam, so they kind of mold to whatever shape or traction you have on the bottom of your foot. Provide really good grip, and they're really durable as well. I haven't really had any issues with them, so I'd recommend Crab Grab for sure. And as far as where to put it, you definitely want to have traction kind of near your back binding. So when you're skating around one-footed, you're going to have that grip. And other than that, you can put it anywhere you think you might want that extra grip, man. Sick, guys. All right, I think that's all the super chats for now. Thank you, everybody. SSMTB, will a skateboard work as a snowboard? Not really. I think there's a few videos out there of people throwing bindings on a skateboard and trying to snowboard with it, and I think, yeah, it just doesn't really work out. Super short, no flex, and no edges. So yeah, yeah, I don't think so, dude. Alexander Lima, any thoughts on the Marhar Lumberjack? I haven't ridden any Marhar boards yet, but I've actually been in touch with Marhar. I think they're going to send out some boards this season, so I'll probably ride 2 or 3 of their boards. Super stoked to check them out. I know they've got some unique tech going on with their line, so I will keep you posted, man. Neo Bicycle, have you ridden any Karuas? I'm thinking about getting one as my first board for free ride / all mountain. I haven't actually ridden a Karua. I've seen several of them. We sold them at Evo when I was working there the last couple of years, but I haven't ridden one. Bo was riding a Karua in Japan on the trip earlier this year. If you want to check out some of the Japan videos, I know he was super stoked on it. And I think they're a great brand. I really like what they're doing with that kind of more surf-inspired style snowboards. You know, like good powder free ride carving style boards. So I definitely think they're worth checking out for that style of riding, man. You're on the right track for sure. Bad vibes. Oh man. What's a good all-around beginner board? I'll check out the top 5 beginner snowboard lists, but I think the Arbor Formula could be a great option. Comes in at a good price. Mid flex, comes in camber and rockers. Got grip tech. Yeah, check out the Arbor Formula. There's definitely a lot of good options out there. Angelos with the Angelos with the super chat. Burton Cartels or Union Force bindings would go better with the Battalion Evil Twin. I already have Burton boots. Personally, I would say the Union Force. I think performance-wise, they'd be fairly similar. I'm not sure if the Cartels have the hammock strap from Burton, which is one of my favorite features on Burton bindings. But the Force is going to offer more adjustability for your stance width, so you can really dial in that stance width. And I don't think that the brand of boots that you have really matters too much, man. So if I was you, I would definitely go with the Force, just because I do appreciate being able to dial in the stance width like that. But they're both going to work pretty well. Gary Winterman, what car hire company did you use from Innsbruck airport. So we actually hired a car in Munich. That's just the way everything worked out, flying in from Amsterdam after going to Snow World Landgraf on this last trip, and I think it was called Sixt. And yeah, we were really just looking for an automatic car, and we just went for the best deal that we could find that was automatic, and it was them. Awesome, guys. And let's see here. John with the super chat. Can you please check my question at 2221? Oh man, I'll scroll up and see if I can find it. Or if you can like copy and paste it, I'll keep an eye out on the bottom, man. Sorry, I didn't see it. And Martin Walgren with the video tip super chat. 5 sickest graphics on snowboards. That sounds like a good topic for to jump into maybe on the next podcast. There was I don't think it was on film, but Kevin and I were just talking about top sheets, or it might have been on another live stream. We were just talking about graphics for a hot minute. Yeah, that could be fun. All right, so John reposting the question here, asking, TJ, can you talk about your experience splitboarding, as it's something I'd like to do? Also, powboard, size up or size down? Same for splitboard, size up or size down? Currently have a 156 and 157 snowboard. Awesome. Yeah, dude, I'd be happy to. So I don't have a ton of experience splitboarding. I've gone a couple of times out in Colorado, and it's something I really want to learn more about, which is why I'm going to bring my split on this next trip. I think I'm going to bring it. It's not 100% yet, but I'm pretty sure I'd really like to get out there with some of my buddies who are really knowledgeable in the backcountry and side country. And I think that's really the biggest thing as you're getting into it, is to make sure that you have a way to learn as much as you can about the safety. You know, obviously you need to have the split board, you got to have the beacon shovel probe, and you never really want to be going out there solo. Just you want to, you know, have like a crew you can go out and split board with. And the snowpack varies depending on where you are in the world as well. So like splitboarding in Whistler here is going to be a little bit different than splitboarding in Colorado. So trying to learn about the snow in your local area, making sure where you're going to be splitboarding, making sure you know how to use the equipment and practice with the equipment. And yeah, I think those are really the biggest things as you're just kind of getting started. And just, yeah, learn as much as you can. And then as far as the size goes, I actually sized up on my split board. I got it in a 159. That's a Jones Explorer split there. And I kind of wish I wouldn't have sized up. Normally I ride like a 154, 155. And my thought process was, well, if I'm split boarding, I'm primarily going to be in like deep pow. That'd be the reason to go split boarding, right? But that's not always the case. There's definitely going to be situations where maybe on the traverse on the way up or on the way down, where you're going through some trees, or you know, you find yourself in some more technical kind of like icy terrain, where, you know, maybe you want something a little more nimble. Because the 159, the idea was I'm going to get more float, right? But it's not going to be as maneuverable. So I think I would have sized up more to like 56 or 57. I think I would have preferred. I'm not sure what sizes they make that board in, but yeah, you know, and then again, like if you get something like the Storm Chaser split, or a board that's naturally short, obviously that's just going to be shorter as a split board as well. So there's some other factors, but I guess that'd be my quick opinion on that, man. But good on you for getting after it. Stay safe out there, dude. Enjoy it. All right. Guy Brugman, DOA versus Free Thinker. Used to snowboard every week in Landgraf freestyle, but transitioning to more all mountain. Still want to have that freestyle feel to it. Yeah, I think the Dio they're both going to be pretty good options for like a more freestyle friendly snowboard. The DOA I think is going to maybe serve you a little bit better for all mountain. It's a little bit stiffer, a little bit snappier in my opinion. The Free Thinker may be a little bit better, um, like in the park. It's not super soft, so it's still going to work pretty well for all mountain. But personally, I think I'd go with the DOA. Oh man, Dare Thomas. Do you speak German? I want to hear it. Not really. I can understand much more than I can speak. I definitely can speak a little bit, but I'll tell you what, man, if this video, while we're live, if we can get over 200 likes, then I'll say something in German. But uh, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. Alvaro Rojas, any more Europe trips this season? I hope so. Nothing hard on the books, but there's definitely still obviously a lot of places to explore out there. It's always fun getting out there. So I definitely hope we're able to make it happen. I'd even love to go back to Stubai, just because we kind of missed the big park that they normally have on the Stubai Zoo, which I'm sure they're have well underway now. They got a bunch of snow after we left. So we'll see, man. I certainly hope so. And Cal Betteridge with the super chat. Hey TJ, I recently bought the 2019 Capita DOA. I'm heading to Hakuba for the upcoming season. How do you think it will hold up in the powder? Awesome, man. Sick. Yeah, enjoy your time in Hakuba, and with the DOA, man. So I think the DOA, it's a true twin camber dominant snowboard, pretty much full positive camber. It doesn't really have anything that's gonna really provide extra float and powder versus any other true twin snowboard. So I would say if you're going to be like in Hakuba and you're riding like real Japan powder and you're on the DOA, I would set the stance back. You can ride it twin with the stance centered, but your legs are going to be burning. The leg that you have at the back is probably going to be burning pretty bad by the end of the day. But if you're going to Hakuba, man, I would look into like a real POW specific snowboard. I think it's totally worth it. Even if you get like a used one or something, I think it's worth it, man. If you're already taking the time to go all the way out there, you might as well. It'll make the experience way better. But yeah, the DOA doesn't really have anything that helps in POW too much. Jose Bautista, what's up, man? Hashtag Taco Fund. Sick, appreciate it. Thank you guys. Gonna get some good food after the live stream here today. Oh, also forgot to mention this at the beginning of the live stream, but after this, going to be going live on Patreon for about 30 minutes. A little more casual over there if you want to come hang out. I'll be over there live for 30 minutes right after this, probably like 15 minutes after this one's over. So just a heads up. Arthur Jones with the super chat. I watched your video of the best all mountain boards. I ended up getting the DOA with the Union Strata. How will that do in powder / ungroomed? Yeah, so I think, everything that I was kind of talking about with Cal there and the Japan powder holds, obviously same snowboard. So yeah, nothing that's really going to help out the DOA and powder being a true twin camber dominant board. You can always set the stance back. That'll help you out a little bit. And I think the Strata is going to be a fine binding to pair with it. I'm super stoked on the Stratas so far. And yeah, we'll have a comprehensive review on those coming out pretty soon as well. So yeah, I think like you'll be fine on the DOA, unless it's like really, really deep POW, then, definitely set that stance back. And we got John here with another super chat. Thanks, TJ. I'll be with my coach in Austria, so we'll be safe. Thanks for the advice. Been looking at the Explorer 156 POW board, size up or down. Yeah, man. So that's the Explorer 159. I'm about 150 pounds, 5 foot 10 inches, and I I think I would have been better off with the 156. Thankfully, the days that I have ridden it have been super deep, and I've enjoyed the extra float that it offers. On the ascent as well, it helps kind of keep you on top of the snow as you're walking on unpacked snow. But I think the 56 would have been just as good, man. So I think that'd be solid. And yeah, that's sick that you're gonna have a coach out there showing you around, showing you the spots, keeping you safe. That's awesome, dude. Have fun. I'm jealous. I'm hoping to do a bunch of splitboarding this year, or at least more than I have in years past, and find a good crew to get out there with. So, heck yeah, man. Awesome, guys. Brandon McConaughey, what are your thoughts on spherical lens goggles? Yeah, I think if you guys don't know, spherical lenses are going to be the kind of rounded bubble looking lenses. Cylindrical are the flat ones. And I rode the Oakley flight decks mainly last year. I think they were great. I guess one of the things with spherical lenses is they say that it has better optical clarity, so it doesn't really distort the light as it comes through the lens, I guess, as much as a cylindrical lens can do. Another factor in that is if the lens is injection molded, like the way that it's actually constructed, versus like, say, a cylindrical lens could be made flat and then bent. So that might affect the optical clarity a little bit, but all the lenses Oakley makes, I believe, are injection molded. So yeah, spherical lenses are sick, man. I'm actually riding a cylindrical lens right now, though. I got the Smith Squad XL. Bruce Leaf. TJ, would you still ride an old Artifact? I actually still own a 2011 Artifact Rocker. Softest snowboard I've ever ridden, claiming it still to date until I find something softer. I haven't ridden it in a couple years. I might take it out this year just for fun. So I'm not opposed to it. I think there could be a fun video coming out of riding something really soft and noodly. It's the softest board ever, guys. Like, seriously, when you're strapped in, like, you can just lift your foot up with no resistance. It's crazy. Won the one. Bought the Twin Pig for this season. It feels soft, but not too soft for all mountain riding. What's your take? You seem to love it in the park. Yeah, I think yeah, I agree with you there, man. It's not super soft. I'd say, mid flex, maybe just on the softer side of medium. A pretty medium flex though. That rocker in the tips does help to give you a little more leverage for presses and butters and things like that. But I definitely plan on using it for some all mountain riding as well. I'm gonna take advantage of that width and get some carbs going on it and just do all that type of stuff. So I think that'll be solid for you, man. And it's definitely fun in the park as well. And Neo Bicycle with the follow-up question about the Karua shaped snowboards. How well will one handle on non-powder? I'm looking for something that can also carve and handle ice and hardpack. So obviously they make a wide range of snowboards. I think if you're looking for something that can do more kind of free riding as well, maybe look at an option that doesn't have one of those like super short, stubby, POW specific tails. That'll just give you a little bit more support as you're carving around, cruising out on the mountain, and you want that stability in the tail. They definitely have some options out there for you. So hey guys, I think I lost you there. Are we back? Can you guys see me again? Man, I'm sorry about the technical issues, guys. This is the first live stream from the new spot here. Looks like I have a little bit of figuring out to do. Awesome. All right, so you guys can see me again. Sweet, we're good. Awesome. All right, let me know if it starts lagging out again. I'm just gonna post up here, and hopefully this can last for the next 20 minutes or so. Awesome, guys. So we got a super chat from Engine. TJ, what park board would you advise for me? Oh man, I feel like Engine. I feel like you know what you would like. Yeah, I mean, my picks this year I already put out in that top 5 freestyle video. Maybe check out the Headspace. That's one of my personal favorites. Or honestly, maybe the Westmark Camber even. I think that one could be a pretty good option for you. It's a little bit more stable, really poppy, full camber. But yeah, it's got the grip tech as well. I guess it depends what you want, you know. Maybe look at a Battalion. I really enjoy Battalions for park, like the Evil Twin could be a really good option as well. Yeah, there's a lot of options out there, man. Maybe hit me up on Patreon and we can talk about it a little bit more detail there. Awesome, guys. So just going through all the lag comments now. Okay, we're back. Looks like Andreas made it on the stream. What's up, Andreas? Hope you're doing good, man. Looking forward to the next time we get to hang out. Okay, sweet. I think we're still good. And Chris Taylor here with the super chat. Yo, TJ, so I bought a DOA for my all-mountain board. If I do a bit of beginner indoor park jibbing, will the edges still be okay to take on the mountain? Yeah, for sure, man. So for the most part, I don't detune my edges at all. I just ride brand new boards on rails with the factory sharp edges, and I generally don't have an issue. You know, Whistler, Keystone, Breck, all these big name resorts, they take really good care of their features. There's no like rust or burrs or anything on the rail, so I'm not too worried about catching my edge. If that's something that you are worried about, you can detune. I got a video on my channel showing how I detune for park riding if you want to check that out. But yeah, I think you'll be fine, man. Worst case, you know, you can tune the edges up a little bit if you feel like you're going to be on some ice and you want those DOA edges to be nice and crispy sharp. Severin Nick, do you have German roots? I do, yes. Yeah, I was so stoked to get to spend some time in Munich on this last trip. It was great. Zane Clark. Hey TJ, I'm looking for some boots on the stiffer side of medium for park. What would you recommend? I would look at the 32 TM2, and I'm trying out the Adidas Tactical ADV this year. I think those are pretty solid as well. Yeah, they feel like they've got some good support, so I'm pretty stoked on those this year. You could maybe look at the Burton Imperial. Those might not quite be stiff enough for what you want, but they're super comfortable. Yeah, the K2 Masis, that's a little more mid-flexing, but those could be a good option as well. Or the Ride Lasso, all boots that I really like. But I think, yeah, the TM2s and the Tacticals. Gary Winterman, ever had or ridden a Donek customized snowboard like Ryan Napton uses? I have not, no, but I'm hoping to meet up with Ryan here in Colorado on this upcoming trip and maybe get on one of his old Donek boards. It'd be a lot of fun, but I haven't ridden one yet as of now. I don't want to ride Ryan's. I would have swapped with them for a day because it's just too burly, man. Like, it's got such a massive side cut. It's so wide. I'm sure it's really stiff. So I think maybe an older one that has a bit of a mellower side cut. I know he's got a few laying around. So definitely going to go down this season at some point, though. Pablo, Union Atlas or Force for intermediate level free riding? I think the Force is going to be plenty of binding for you, but personally, I would go for the Atlas. I think, you know, you're going to get the upgraded straps. They're a little bit more responsive. I think the Atlas was probably my favorite binding last year that I tried. Yeah, so the Atlas is a good option. I'm stoked on the Strata as well so far, though. Dominic White, come to Squaw this year. I don't know if Squaw on the Epic or the Icon Pass. We've got them both, but I'm not sure if Squaw's on either of them. But yeah, I'd love to check out Squaw, maybe for like some spring riding. That'd be a lot of fun. Makani Union T100 bindings. Yeah, if you're looking for a budget pair of bindings, I think the T100s are a good way to go. You could even look at the Flight Pros if you're really looking just for that budget binding that's going to be really functional. It's not going to be very rigid, but yeah, you could certainly make them work in most applications there. We got the Angry Snowboarder, Abram Lefebvre, on the live chat. What's up, Abram? Hope all is well. Dude, I am coming to Colorado on Wednesday, so I hope we can meet up at some point. I'll definitely be in Breck. So yeah, shoot me a text, man, or I'll hit you up. And thanks for the healing wishes. The shoulder's so much better. It's crazy, man. Hope all is well in Breck. Decode, TJ, do you think the GoPro 7 replaces the Karma Grip? I think that it's a game changer. I don't know if I would say it replaces the Karma Grip. I think the one, like for snowboarding especially, you can get a pretty steady shot for follow cams and stuff like that. But the one thing that the Karma Grip still does that the GoPro 7 just won't be able to do is it keeps the horizon like perfectly level. So regardless of how you're moving your hand up or down or angling the handle, the Karma Grip is going to keep that camera angled with the horizon. So I think that's pretty huge. There's actually some pretty cool shots you can get with the grip because of that functionality. But as far as just like shooting with your friends, handheld, follow cams, just it is a game changer for sure. All the videos from Austria pretty much were filmed on the 7 if you want to see how the new stabilization looks. Rob Rotramel, when are you coming to CO? I'm coming on Wednesday. So yeah, stoked. It's going to be a long day. I'm actually going to be leaving Whistler at like 3:30 a.m. to catch my flight. Just the way the shuttles worked out, that just was the best way to do it. But yeah, super stoked to be there for about a week. Can't wait to see everybody. It's going to be awesome. Elijah Lee asking about the shoulder. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Shoulder's so much better. It's yeah, I've pretty much got full range of motion. Almost, I'd say like 90%. There's a couple of things I still can't quite do. But yeah, I can do like push-ups. It's like it feels so much better. So much better than I thought it would. That's why one of the reasons why I decided to come to Colorado. I also had like a crazy good deal on a flight, which I'm stoked on. But yeah, so much better. Thanks, man. Nicholas, how long would it take from your house to the mountain? Here in Whistler, it's like less than a 10-minute drive. I do have to drive though from where I'm staying. And then you got to walk to the gondola, but we do Chen, first timer at the live chat. Want to say hello. Shout out, man. Thanks for hopping on the live stream. Definitely come hang out next Monday. Come hang out with Kevin on Friday. We're going to keep these going all winter. Thanks for hopping on, dude. Dave Murphy, any chance you release more merch with the Shred Life logo? A hoodie, maybe. You know, I could throw a hoodie up there, I think. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm glad you like that logo, man. So right now I got the t-shirt. I think I just have a t-shirt and the hat going on. So yeah, maybe like I think I might have the ability to do a white hoodie with the company I'm working with. So yeah, thanks, man. If you guys want to check out the merch, there's a link in the description. I'm super stoked on it. It's really comfortable. And it's a good deal. Cheap shipping worldwide. All right. Lots of people saying Squaw is on the icon. That's what's up. So yeah, at least for some spring riding, we'll be down there. Maybe. I don't know. I can't. There's so many places we want to hit up this year. I can't really guarantee anything right now, not at this point. Awesome, guys. Just checking the super chats here. I think we're all caught up. Awesome. Coach Zach, what's up, man? MKO7, any chance to review the Battalion Boss? Definitely. That's a battalion that's been high up on the list there. Yeah, they got quite a few boards. I'd like to get on the Wallies, another one. They got a few, so yeah, hopefully we'll get that done this year. Gonna keep those board reviews rolling. Don't worry, guys. Rip LLJ, how tall should your snowboard be compared to you? So there's a general rule of thumb out there that, you know, it should be like between your chin and your nose, but really snowboard length is based off of your weight primarily. There's other factors like depending what type of board, personal preference, but yeah, I would say base it primarily off of your weight. So each brand is going to have like a size chart. Check it out. Find the right size for you. Ooh. Jacob Beaver, do you like the ride Twin Pig? Yeah, man, super stoked on it. I reviewed it out at Mount Hood this summer, out at High Cascade, and I enjoyed it so much that I decided to buy it for myself. So yeah, I actually purchased that snowboard this year. I'm stoked on it. It's fun. Frogger BMX. Review on the LibTech box scratcher. So that was the board that I was riding when I hurt my shoulder. So I think that there will be a review coming out on it. But yeah, and I'm not blaming that fault at all whatsoever on the snowboard. It was totally my fault. So depending on how much footage I was able to get that day, I'd say more than likely there'll probably be a review coming out on it. Johnny Sheridan, what's a good setup for a beginner at a decent price? Thanks. Arbor Formula with Union Flight Pro bindings. I think that's a great beginner setup. The board comes in at 350 MSRP. The bindings are 150, so that's about as low as you're going to find for brand new stuff. And yeah, both great products there. I back them. Rob, where will you be Friday in Colorado? Hope to see ya. So the plan is Keystone. I believe that's their opening day unless they push it earlier. So that is the plan. Maybe even Breckenridge on Thursday since they're opening early. I was going to take Thursday off, but I think I'm going to ride now. Or maybe go split boarding. I don't know. Callum, give us a show of all the boards. Yeah, I could show you guys what we got right back here right now. So we got an old Forum Holy Moly, Capita Kazu, Ride Twin Pig, Capita Outer. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, sorry about that. Yes, I forgot I can't move from this spot. So I apologize. I hope everything is smooth again. I won't move again. Yeah, there's actually I think another place. So I just got set up in this house like a few days ago. It's the first live stream here, so I think I'm gonna try a different spot next time that's maybe better for the Wi-Fi. Sorry guys, thanks for bearing with me. Yeah, I won't move around anymore. So yeah, where are we? Coach Zach, how do you deal with postseason depression with the super chat? I feels you, man. It's tough having to wait the whole summer to ride again. So like, yeah, obviously if you can travel to snowboard like Mount Hood or somewhere where there is snowboarding, it's probably the best way to deal with it. But yeah, just I like to just stay active, stay outside. I think yeah, stay outside, stay occupied, and yeah, man, try to find some other stuff that you enjoy that's also fun and outside. Skylar Martin with the super chat. Are you going to be riding Timberline at all this year? I would say most likely, like probably in the summer, if not this winter. But I would like to come ride T-Line in the winter, or like Mount Hood Meadows or something. I've never ridden out there in the actual winter. Nadine, definitely try another spot for the Patreon chat. Yep, yeah, I think it's actually starting to rain right now, so I might do the Patreon chat inside, which will be fine with the Wi-Fi. Let me make sure I didn't miss any super chats here. Awesome. So yeah, Coach Zach, Skyler, got it. Sweet guys. Get nautical. Would love to see you guys do a bald face trip. Me too, man. Bald face is on the bucket list. We've definitely talked about it, so maybe we can get something going at bald face. Revelstoke is in the cards this year, though. I think that's definitely going down. Fernie, BC might be going down as well, but really looking forward to Revelstoke. Jackson Hole, Wyoming is going down this year, so that trip's going to be super, super fun as well. So lots of good stuff. Bald face would be pretty next level, though. Carson Kidd, are you going to make more vids this season where you show your progression, learning tricks like the tame dog and the backflip video? Yeah, I definitely plan on it. There, like a rodeo flip is one I'd like to do. I've got a few other ideas in mind. But yeah, there's definitely going to be those types of videos mixed in. I'm stoked you like those, man. They both of those videos, I literally didn't know if I was going to land it when I started filming, and I'm just really glad that they worked out. So yeah, I'm glad you like them, dude. Keystone and Breck open Wednesday, Rob says. Oh no, I'm gonna miss Keystone opening day. Dang it. Yeah, well then I don't know where I'm gonna ride Thursday or Friday. I don't know, dude. Probably Breck Thursday, Keystone Friday. I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna try to ride pretty much every day. So I'm there. I got potential to ride Thursday through the following Wednesday every day. So we'll see what happens. Voltage Inc. Do you ride the half pipe? Not much, man. Honestly, in the wintertime, like riding those super pipes they have out in Colorado, I feel like are super intimidating. They're really icy. They're like 22 feet tall. They're massive. So I don't ride them too much. Sometimes I'll cruise through, but I think in the summer, like on Mount Hood, those slushy half pipes are super fun. So I will spend some time in there in the summer, especially since there's like a lot of runs where you have to actually cruise through the half pipe on the way down. So yeah, that's my favorite. It's my favorite time to ride half pipe in summer for sure. Makani, yep, rain probably does mean snow on the mountain, at least higher up. Last time I checked the webcams, they were looking pretty good. So yeah, hopefully there's some snow accumulating up there. We can only hope. Awesome, guys. Let's see what other questions we got here. Donnie Dodson with a quick super chat. What's your favorite park style mountain? Keystone, for sure. I also think Copper is really dope, but I haven't spent much time riding Copper. So Copper does kill it. Keystone is a lot of fun. Even Breck Parks is really, really fun. I would say in Colorado, those are three to really check out. I think Winter Park has a pretty solid park as well, but Keystone is my personal favorite, I think, right now. I also really, really like the park at St. Anton in Austria. I think they have just like a really unique setup going on. You're like tucked in the Alps. There's like a chalet right above you. They got a button lift so you can just lap it really, really fast. And they got a big jump line on the button lift so you can like lap jumps really, really quickly, which I think is pretty unique. So that place is really awesome as well. Vicar from the UK. I think he's saying he went to High Cascade this year. Learned a lot, met a lot of pros. Yeah, High Cascade's awesome. Great camp. They got an awesome thing going on. We've been there the last 3 summers, I think. At least one or multiple trips up there. It's a really great spot. And looking forward to the next time I get out there for sure. It's an awesome, awesome spot. Mount Hood is so fun in the summer. All right. Nicholas Scotty, how much do you ride in a week? Sometimes 7 days. I've ridden like 12 or more days in a row before. But usually, you know, I'll probably be riding like somewhere between, you know, 5 or 6 days before I take a down day this winter, hopefully. Going to be a lot of riding for sure, almost every day. Any plans to ride with Casey Willax while he's in Colorado? Definitely, yeah, I've already hit Casey up. Super stoked to meet up with him. No set plans yet, but you know, we're easy. As you guys know, he's pretty spontaneous, so I'm sure we'll find a place to meet up. Looking forward to it. Jonathan Buckhouse as well, Ryan Napton, my buddy Bo, all the friends from Evo. There's so many people to hang out with. It's going to be a really fun trip. Voltage Inc. What's your longest run time in one day? Like, how many hours do you ride per day? Man, I feel like I've ridden probably pretty close to like 8 hours in a day. Six for sure. I would say on average, maybe like 4 or 5, like probably around 4 hours, is pretty solid day. But yeah, I've ridden pretty much all day in the past, but you're pretty tired after that. Excuse me, guys. Osvaldo with the super chat. Both you and Kevin coming to Colorado. No, I'm just going to be making the Colorado trip solo this time around, but I think we will definitely be doing some trips together to Colorado this season. Justin with the super chat. Finally caught the live stream. I'm from Pennsylvania. Will the outer space living be all right on the harder snow? Thanks for the content. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be fine, man. Honestly, it doesn't have any additional contact points or anything like that. It is positive camber between the feet, so that'll help kind of bite the edges down a little bit more. But it doesn't have anything special. It's going to help with ice, really. You know, it's more of like a jibby, kind of soft, pressable snowboard. So I'd be focusing more on, I think those are really the benefits that it brings to the table more so than being able to grip on hard pack. Like icy stuff. If you're going to be riding a lot of ice, I don't know how icy it gets in Pennsylvania. Yeah, maybe check out like some Arbor boards or GNU or LibTech or Jones or something where you're going to get that magnet traction or grip tech. Soapy with the super chat. Do you recommend booking a Whistler trip now? I mean, if you're going to be traveling long distances, I think it's always good to book at least like a month or 2 months in advance if you can, just so you're not getting killed on the flight. So there's always a little bit of a gamble with the weather when you do that. Case in point, the trip to Austria. But yeah, I think if that's something you want to do, I think it's going to be a great season here. So yeah, I would go ahead and book it. Alex, have you ever ridden Yes snowboards? What do you think of those? I've ridden Yes the Greats, a couple of different year models of it, and I enjoyed that board a lot. I've ridden the Basic and a couple of other Yes boards, but I haven't ridden too much of their stuff. But I did enjoy the Greats a lot. I think it's really fun. Check out the review if you want to hear more about that one. And yeah, they're a solid company, man. They make some good stuff. All right, guys. So going just a little bit over an hour. I think I'm going to call it there for today. Shout out to all of you guys for being here. If you want to hang out a little bit longer, I'm going to be going live on Patreon for about 30 minutes. Way more casual over there. I've got that linked down in the description if you want to check it out. Yeah, super excited to go to Colorado. Thanks for all the great questions, everybody. And thank you for all the super chats. Soapy, Justin, Osvaldo, Donnie, Skylar, Coach Zach, Chris Taylor, Engine, Lucifer Morningstar, Arthur Jones, Jose, Cal, Martin, all you guys. Thank you guys so much. Alex, Garrett, Nathan, thank you guys so much for the support. Really appreciate it. It helps so much. So yeah, again, thank you guys for all the great questions. Come hang out again with Kevin on Friday, and I'll be going live again from Colorado on Monday. So I hope to see you guys there, and I hope to see you guys on Patreon. Hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you soon. See you in a video soon, guys. Later, everybody.